Oh, the banks. What did they each make, like $5 billion last year? Oh, man, they just... What's Scotiabank's slogan now? You're richer than you think. No, you're not. Who here is richer than they think? No, that's ridiculous. When's the last time you went to the ATM, got out your balance, and went, wow, I'm richer than I thought? No. Their slogan should be, you're way poorer than you thought. See, the problem was someone in the boardroom said, hey, what's a good slogan for a bank? And some fat cat board member said, we're richer than we think. And somehow that got miscommunicated to the advertising department, and they went, hey, that's a good slogan for the customer. No, that was us. That's for the bank. It's we're richer than we think, not the customer. And TD Bank, they have their poster, their ad campaign is that big green leather chair. It says, banking can be this comfortable. Well, only if that big green leather chair is in line when I'm waiting for that one teller to open up at my local branch on a Saturday morning. If I'm sitting in there, then banking is pretty comfortable. Other than that, my banking is not comfortable. Oh, and you know what's insidious? Is those ATM fees. Oh, those fees. You know what's interesting? ATMs, we had some panhandlers here, a real problem. Most cities do, but in Winnipeg a few years ago, they passed a law saying that if you couldn't beg for money within 100 meters of an ATM, which I thought was stupid. A, if someone gets a fine, I think it was a $70 fine, how are they going to raise more money to pay that ticket off? Well, they're going to beg for more money. And B, everyone knows that ATMs just give out 10s and 20s. So unless the bum has a float, really, sorry, dude, I only have a 20. That's all right. I got change, I got 10s, I got loonies, toonies, what do you need? I've got a way that banks can make more money and piss us off less. And I'm serious. Hear me out. Here's what happens. Any bank, any flavor, any branch, any ATM during the day, during daylight hours, no charge. Then as the night wears on, all right, as we start to get to 11, 12, midnight, the fees go up incrementally. And by the time it's 2 in the morning, however much you're taking out, that's the fee. Because at 2 in the morning, we don't care. Withdraw, checking, $60. Service fee will be $60. Is that okay? Yep, that's just fine with me. Plus, that's a good way to tell if you had a good time the next morning, right? Check the receipt. $60 for a service fee? All right. See, because it used to be, you could tell if you had a good time if your clothes smelled like smoke, right? The worse your clothes smelled, the better time you had the night before. Now, now you can't smoke. I mean, it used to be, you'd wake up in the morning and think, all right, yeah, okay. You have the roommate, right? And you'd smell, dude, your shirt smells like cinnamon and candlewood. Yeah, I went to some burned out dock and my girlfriend dragged me to some poetry reading. No. The best was when your clothes just reeked. Plus, sometimes it would be like CSI, right? You'd smell your clothes, you go, okay, that's like propane. That's KFC. What is that, Chanel? Dude, look at the map. I'm serious. You must have made out with a chick right there between the KFC and the Petro-Canada in Transcona. Sweet! You can't. Now you can't even tell but if you had a $60 receipt, maybe you had a good time. But I think to counter that whole notion about, ATMs making money when you've had too much to drink, I think the ATM should have breathalyzers on them. So if you've had too much to drink, then the ATM just shuts down. By the way, that's the sound of the ATM shutting down. But here's the caveat. You should be able to set your own blood alcohol limit. You should be able to go to the bank and say, look, I'd like to set my blood alcohol limit at 0.3. Ooh, that's like almost 4 times the driving limit. Well, yeah, first of all, I'm not driving. And secondly, I'm probably getting out money to take a cab. So just relax, buddy, all right? The problem, of course, with that is that at some point, you're going to be downtown at 2 in the morning, and you're going to breathe into that thing, and it's going to shut down, and then where's the guy that you need sober breath to bootleg from, eh? Well, he's more than 100 meters away is where he is. Hey, dude, I'll give you $5 if you blow into this thing for me. Well, you might not want to word it that way.